I'm Stratton.
I'm Jared Hallows.
I'm Danny, his mother.
And I'm Isabel, I'm his oldest sister.
It's pretty exciting that it's actually really is a reward to be able to move on to the next level and come to Chicago. Stratton's he's always wanted to go. He always called it Chicago.
He also thought it was out of the country when he was really little. We'd be like, okay, where should we go on family vacation? And he'd say, Chicago. And then he'd say, what country is that, Mom? But it's in America. And now we're here.
Now we're in Chicago.
It feels good. I like it.
The only one I got to go to in person before this was the state one. And that was like my first one that I'd been at. And so I was like, yeah, you have to be like silent. And I was like prepped for it. And I was so nervous. You know, and you like sit and you like shake your leg like that. I was like doing that on the bleacher, and the girl in front of me was like, you're stressing me out. But I was stressed, I was nervous. But he came through. You have the clutch factor, that's for sure.
It's pretty intense. Luckily, hopefully you put in enough time and we can just breathe and watch, but it's very nerve-wracking.
Well, in the past 2 weeks, I was out there a ton.
Usually he's competing against
An imaginary person.
an imaginary other people. So we have to make so many, because they made so many out of 10 or 15, he has to make so many out of 10 or 15.
I think you've learned to work really hard. Because this is a goal you've had for a long time. I remember when you had the school hoop shoot in like the fall, and you were so excited and you'd go practice in the mornings, and then Mom would text me, Stratton has his hoop shoot today, say a prayer for him, because you'd get nervous and you'd win that one, and then you get really nervous and work really hard and shoot some more baskets all the time for the next one. I think you've worked hard.
Well, I think he's learning. He's not great at it yet, but maybe learning to control his frustration when you miss a shot. You know, if you've made 15 or 20 in a row and then you miss a shot, trying to just move on. Things happen, and sometimes things don't. The ball doesn't always bounce the way you want it to, and you have to move on.
I think it's been fun for the kids to be in all of the meetings and all of the events where they introduce all of the people and make it such a big deal, so the kids can see what a big deal the whole Elks organization is.
But the fact that it's really all made possible through donations, and that you look at the volunteers and the number of hours and the amount of money that is spent, all for no return. They're certainly not in it for themselves, but it's a remarkable organization that goes to all of this effort, you know, to benefit others. So yeah, just a big thank you to everybody. You look at just from the local level all the way up to the national level, the number of people that this takes and the amount of time and resources that they put into it is pretty phenomenal.
Well, I would say somebody has to win. Why not let it be you?
But also, if you don't win, you're still really awesome. We think you can, but if you don't, it's okay. We still love you.